welcome to Rajiv Rao Accounts. Today, let's see in BRS our third problem. Let's go through our third problem. Let's do the third problem. See the third problem. I have kept the problems in the description. Please go through the problem, then you will understand it properly. So the third problem reads something like this: bank balance as per passbook he has given. See, we are doing prepare from the following bank reconciliation statement for the as on 31st December 2014. So on 31st December 2014 we are preparing BRS. So what it says, bank balance as per passbook. Okay, so let's take bank balance as per passbook. So bank balance as per passbook. Okay, so as per passbook, how much he has given bank balance as per passbook? 6,830. So 6,830 we have taken here. Then next transaction, you see checks sent to bank for collection amounting to 5,000, out of which only checks worth 3,800 were collected. So what he says, see, let's do one working note for this. This is cash book, this is passbook. We have started a problem with passbook, so cash book we are going to keep as constant here. We have started a problem with passbook, so cash book we are keeping constant. See, if you have started with passbook, we are going to keep cash book as constant. If you have started with cash book, passbook we are going to keep the constant. Now observe here, checks sent to bank for collection amounted to 5,000. Think that you are having some 6,000 rupees in your account there. So it will be something like this. Out of this 6,000, now 5,000 were the checks you have sent to bank for collection. Sent to bank for collection means you have received checks from some particular party, you have deposited their checks in the bank, they are asking your banker to collect the money and put it in your accounts there. So you have deposited, in other words. See, that means how much? 5,000 if you are deposited in cash book, you are going to debit 5,000. See, out of this 5,000, only checks for 3,800 were collected. So when he has collected only 3,800 out of this 5,000, 3,800 banker will credit it here. Okay, now observe here, 5,000 are the checks you have sent to bank for collection. That means you have deposited. Out of this, only 3,800 checks are collected by the bank. So he has credited 3,800. So passbook shows how much? 6,000 plus 3,000 is 9,800. Passbook is showing, whereas cash book is showing 6 plus 5, 11,000. Okay, now you can see you have kept cash book as constant. That means our arrow mark we should point towards the constant side. That means we have this amount is not going to change. This amount should be converted to 11,000. So what we should do to this 9,800 to make it equal to 11,000? So to this we should add. How much we should add? Difference between these two. That is how much? That means 10,000, 1,200. So 1,200 we should add it here. So below add you are going to write these are checks sent to bank for collection but not collected by bank. How much? 1,200. Okay. Now next is, this is for B. We have done the working note for your consideration. Let's see for C transaction. Okay, cash book constant we have kept, passbook throughout the problem cash book will be kept constant. C transaction, see, checks issued were 4,600. So 4,600 checks if you have issued means you assume that you are having more than that of 4,600. That is 5,000 if you are having. 4,600 when you have issued in cash book you are going to create it. See what happened. Checks issued worth 4,600, out of which only checks of 3,900 were presented for payment. So when they are presented for payment, banker is going to make payment only 3,900. When he has paid the money, he is going to debit it here in the passbook. Now observe, 5,000 minus 4,600 means your cash book is showing 400 rupees balance, whereas your passbook is showing how much? 5,000 minus 3,900, 4,000, 5,000. That is 1,100. 5,000 minus 3,900 is 1,100. See, our arrow mark should point towards the constant side. That means this amount is not going to change. This amount should be converted to 400. So to this what we should do? From this we should subtract. How much we should subtract? 1100 minus 400. Okay, how much it is? 700. Okay, 700. So there is less. So below less you are going to write less. These are checks issued checks issued, comma, but not presented for payment. That means these checks are not presented in the bank for payment, as such they are not being made. How much? 700. C. Right. See, next deed transaction. For this, let's do one working note so that it will be easy to you to understand. Here you see cash book, passbook. D, what it says? A customer remitted directly into the bank account an amount of 5,000. C. If you are having some 10,000 rupees in your account, if you assume it, one of your customer directly has deposited 5,000 rupees in the bank there. So when he has deposited, banker is going to credit that 5,000 in the passbook, which is not recorded here in the cash book. So cash book will be showing 10,000, whereas your passbook will be showing 10,000 plus 5,000. That is nothing but 15,000. So our arrow mark will point towards the constant side. 15,000 should be converted to 10,000. So to this, what you are going to do? You from this, you should subtract it, because 15,000 should be converted to 10,000. So from this, let's subtract. How much you are going to subtract? 5,000. So 5,000 less you are going to write it. So below less, these are customer directly deposited in bank. Customer directly deposited into bank. How much? 5,000. C. Next, for E transaction, let's do one working note. This is cash book, this is passbook. Now see, for E transaction, what it says? Rupees 150 being the interest on temporary overdraft is recorded in the passbook directly. In other words, here, how much it is? It is 150 rupees. That is interest on temporary overdraft. So let's take some 200 rupees balance in your account. If you take it, 150 they have debited in the passbook, because interest on overdraft is an expense to us in the passbook. It should be debited, and it is debited, which is not recorded here in the cash book. So cash book will be showing 200, whereas passbook will show 200 minus 150 is 50. So what we should do? 50 should be converted to 200. So to this we should add. How much we should add? 50 minus 200 minus 50. There is nothing but here 150. Okay. So 150 we should add. So below add, what we should write? Interest on overdraft recorded in passbook only 150. Okay. I am rubbing up this one. Now you can see F1. F, a bill for exchange 2,500 which was discounted with the bank previously is now dishonored. So 2,500. F bid. So 2,500 bill which was discounted earlier, now it is dishonored. So when it is dishonored, so 2,500 is said take minimum balance as 3,000. When it is dishonored, in the passbook it should be debited, and in the cash book it should be credited. Now here it is dishonored. What it says? A bill of exchange for 2,500 which was discounted at the bank previously is now dishonored. Who will dishonor? Banker will dishonor. So when he has dishonored, he will be debiting to the passbook there. The amount is how much? 2,500. So he has debited 2,500 here, which is not recorded here in the cash book. So cash book will be showing 3,000, whereas passbook will show 3,000 minus 2,500 is 500. Our arrow bar should point it towards the constant side. This is kept constant. So this 500 should be converted to 3,000. So to this 5,000, what we should do? We should add. How much we should add? 3,000 minus 500. There is nothing but 2,500. We should add it. So below add. So what you are going to say? Bill dishonored recorded in passbook only 2,500. See, for G bit, this is cash book, passbook if you take it again. For G bit, what it says for G bit? See, G bit it says rupees 400 being the interest on fixed deposit is recorded in the passbook only. What it says? Rupees 400 being interest on fixed deposit. See, fixed deposit is your particular money deposit in the bank for some particular fixed period. On that interest we will be earning it. So interest on fixed deposit is an income. Okay, so interest on fixed deposit it is recorded in the passbook, means in passbook where it should be recorded. You should think it. See, interest on fixed deposit is an income to us, so it should be created in the passbook only. So how much it is? Interest on overdraft 400 rupees being interest on fixed deposit is recorded in the passbook, he says. So 400 are created here. So let's take minimum balance as 500. So 400 are recorded here, which is not posted here or which is not recorded here in the cash book. So cash book will be showing 500, whereas passbook will be show how much? 500 plus 400 is nothing but 900. So our arrow mark will be pointing towards the constant side. 900 should be converted to 500. So 900 should be converted to 500 means from this 900 what we should do? We should subtract. Subtract how much difference between these two? So 400, because we should convert this amount to make it equal to this much amount. So 400 we should subtract. So from the less, what you will say? Interest on fixed deposit posted in passbook only. See H bit. H bit what it says? Cash paid to creditor rupees 1000 erroneously entered in the bank column of the cash book. See, when he says bank column, these columns will be there in the 3-column cash book only. That means in the cash book now the mistake is there. What he says? Cash paid to creditor 1000 erroneously entered in the bank column of the cash book. So when it is being paid, normally in the 3-column cash book will post on credit side. So instead of posting in the cash column, we have posted in the bank column. That means on the credit side, we have posted. That means it is posted here in the cash book. How much it is being posted? 1000. So let's take some 2000 as minimum balance. Now by mistake it is posted here on the credit side in the cash book only. Mistake is not committed in the passbook, so passbook will be as it is. So 2000 minus 1000 will be 1000. Cash book will be showing 1000 rupees balance. Passbook is showing 2000 balance. So what we should do? This 2000 should be converted to 1000 because this is kept constant there. This is not going to change. This amount should be converted to 1000. So to this what we should do? From this we should subtract. How much we should subtract? Less how much? Difference between these two, 1000. So 1000 less. So below less you are going to say what you are going to write? Cash paid to creditor. Cash paid to creditor. Erroneously credited to cash book. How much? 1000. Then I bit see I bit what it says? A check for 600 was issued and again cancelled. Only the issue was recorded and the cancellation was not recorded. So let's take some 1000 rupees as minimum balance. So what it says? A check issued and cancelled, but the issue is not see. Only the issue was recorded and the cancellation was not recorded. So when you have issued the check in the cash book, we will post it on the credit side. How much? 600. So this 600 is posted here, and again the check is cancelled, but only the issue is recorded. Cancellation is not done in the cash book. This check, there is no question of this check going to the banks there. As such, in the passbook it will not be recorded. So cash book will be showing how much? 1000 minus 600, 400. Whereas passbook will be showing how much? 1000. So what we should do? Simply 1000 should be converted to 400. So from this we should subtract less. How much difference between these two? Okay, 400, 1000 minus 400 is 600. So below less 600. Okay, I am going to write it here on the top because I am having some space here. So what I will write? These are check issued. See, check issued, comma cancelled, but only issue is recorded, but not cancellation. So how much? 600. Okay, so here it ends the problem. So add these three. It will be 0, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 3, 3,850. This is add these two. 0, 8, 16, 1, 9 plus 1, 10, 10,680. Add all these. So if you add it up, it comes out to how much? You can say 600 plus 700 plus 5,000 plus 400 plus 1,000. It comes up to 7,700. This is less. So from this you subtract this one. So minus 10,680. If you do it, you will get 2,980. Okay. So what is this? This is bank balance as per passbook we said. So this is bank balance as per cash book. I hope you have understood this problem. See, fourth problem is something like this. See what it says: from the following particulars, prepare bank reconciliation statement showing the balances as per cash book on 31st December 2013. So on 31st December 2013 we are doing it. So we should remember that particular date. On that particular date we are doing the BRS there. So after that date, what has happened, it is immaterial. What has happened before that date, we are going to record it here and we are going to check it out. See what is this? The bank balance as per cash book shows an overdraft of 30,000. So this problem is purely an overdraft problem here. Now for overdraft problem, what we should do? It is very, very simple here. See, if you see the working note, then you will be knowing. See what happens if we get less, we are going to write it in the add. If you get add, we are going to write it below less. That's what we are going to do it. Remaining everything will remain the same. See, the bank balance as per cash book shows an overdraft, he says. Since he has given overdraft, write down overdraft balance. Overdraft balance as per he has given overdraft balance as per cash book. Okay, as per cash book. How much he has given overdraft balance as per cash book? 30,000 he has given. Take 30,000 here. See, in the working note, what we are going to do? We are going to do like this. Cash book, passbook. See, we have started the problem with the cash book, so passbook we are going to keep constant. Okay, in the same manner, just like how in the earlier problems, from whichever balance you have started, if you have started with cash book balance, passbook we are going to keep constant. If you have started with passbook, cash book we are going to keep constant. That's all. Observe here. See, out of the checks of 6,000 paid on 29th December 2003, rupees 3,000 appear to have been created in the passbook on 2nd January 2014, he says. That means out of 6,000 paid, that means out of the checks of 6,000 paid on 29th December, that means where you have paid it, you have paid into bank. How much? 6,000 were the checks you have paid into bank on 29th December. But what he says, out of that 6,000, 3,000 appear to have been created in the passbook on 2nd January, he says. That means after this particular date. So what has happened after this date? It is immaterial. So what he says, out of 6,000 checks which are deposited on 29th December, 3,000 are credited in the passbook on 2nd January. That means 3,000 are credited on 2nd January out of 6,000. That means the remaining are how much? 6,000 minus 3,000. Again those 3,000 by remaining 3,000. Those are credited before that this particular date only. We are assuming it here. So totally 6,000 he says in the transaction. So let's take some 7,000 rupees as minimum balance in your account there. See, out of this 7,000, how much checks you have paid into the bank? 6,000. What checks you have paid into bank? So when you open 6,000, you will be debiting it here in the cash book 6,000. Out of this 3,000 are created after this particular date, means the remaining 3,000 are created before this particular date only. So those 3,000 we are creating it here in the passbook. See how much it is? 7,000 plus 6,000, 13,000. Whereas here it will be 10,000. So passbook is showing 10,000, cash book is showing 13,000. We have kept the passbook as constant, so our arrow mark will point towards the constant side. 13,000 should be converted to 10,000. So 13,000 to make 13,000 equal to 10,000, what we should do from this? We should subtract. See, ordinarily if we are starting with a favorable balance, then at that time if you got less, you would have written less difference of 3,000 directly. But since this is an overdraft problem, if you get less, you are going to write it below add. If you get add, you are going to write it below less. So since this is overdraft, less, ordinarily less. Overdraft, add. How much difference between these two? 3,000. That means we should write now as add here. So below add item we are going to write what is this? Checks paid into bank, comma, but not credited in passbook, 3,000. See next working note. This is for C, this was B there. See what it says for C transaction. Checks issued on in December 2013 amounting to 15,000, out of which checks of 5,000 have been encashed in the same month, and a check of 5,000 is cashed on 5th January, and the rest have not been presented at all. So what it says, out of the checks issued, how much checks we have issued in the December month there? 15,000 worth of checks we have issued. 15,000. If you have issued 15,000, think that you are having how much more than that of 15,000? 16,000 you are having in your account. If you assume 15,000 worth of checks you have issued, means 15,000 you will credit in the cash book there because you have issued in the December month. See, out of that 15,000, what it says, 5,000 worth of, out of which checks of 5,000 have been encashed in the same month. That is in the same month, that means in the month of December only. Out of this 15,000 issued, 5,000 are encashed, means they have been presented at the bank. Banker has made a payment of 5,000. That means they are credited, they are debited in the passbook. Further, what he says, have encashed same month, comma, a check of 5,000 is encashed on 5th January 2014. That means after this date. So it is immaterial for us. Then further, what he says, and the rest have not been presented so far. So simple concept here. Out of the 15,000 checks which are issued in the December month, only 5,000 are present in the bank and 5,000 are cashed. The remaining are not cashed up to this particular date. So cash book and passbook appear something like this. So cash book, how much it will show? 16,000 minus 15,000. Cash book will be showing 1,000 rupees as minimum balance, whereas passbook will be showing 16,000 minus 5,000. Means it will be showing 11,000 as a balance. See, our arrow mark will point towards the constant side. So 1,000 rupees should be converted to 11,000. So to this, what we should do ordinarily, we should add. Since this is an overdraft problem opposite of this, that means less. How much difference between these two? 10,000. So below less we are going to write. Below less. These are checks issued, comma, but not presented for payment. Not presented for payment. How much? 10,000. See, next for D transaction. See, this is cash book, this is passbook. Passbook we have kept constant in this problem. So passbook, what it says, observe, this is for D transaction. Checks, rupees 1,000 for interest on overdraft charged in the passbook in December 13, on 31st December has been entered in the cash book on 4th January 2014. So what happened up to 31st December? Only checks were rupees 1,000 for interest on overdraft is charged in the passbook on 31st December has been entered in the cash book on 4th January 2014, he says. So up to 31st December, interest on overdraft, okay, 1,000 rupees, they are posted in the passbook. Okay, they are charged, means here from the passbook banker has taken that particular interest on overdraft. Now it should be very much clear in your mind. Interest on overdraft. Overdraft is a liability to us. Interest on overdraft is an expense to us. So if it is being charged, banker will take away that interest from our account there. As such, it will be debited in the passbook. How much? 1,000 rupees. See, take some 2,000 as minimum balance in your account. So banker 1,000 rupees he has debited here in the passbook on 31st December. But this particular information you have received after 31st December, so it is being posted in the cash book on 4th January, okay, 2014. That means after this date. So after this date, what has happened? It is immediately here to post it. So as on this date, the situation is something like this. So cash book will be showing 2,000, whereas passbook will show how much? 2,000 minus 1,000. It will be showing 1,000 rupees. Now observe here. Our arrow mark will point towards the constant side. 2000 should be converted to 1000. So from this, what we should do? Ordinarily, less we should do. Since it's overdraft, we should add how much difference between these two? 1000. So 1000 we are going to write it below. Add. This is nothing but interest on overdraft posted in passbook only. 1000. Okay. Then again EBIT, you see what does the EBIT say? EBIT. A wrong credit has been given in respect of a check of 2000 by the bankers. Okay, in other words, banker by mistake take a minimum balance of 3000 here. Banker by mistake wrong credit they have given in the passbook amounting to how much? 2000. Okay, so wrongly it is created here in the passbook. Bankers have given means banker will be posting in cash book only. Okay, wrong credit they have given, he says, so it will be given wrong credit in passbook only. So cash book will be showing 3000. Passbook will be showing how much? 3000 plus 2000, it will be showing 5000. So what we should do? This 3000 should be converted to 5000. So to this 3000 ordinarily we should add. Since it is overdraft, opposite of this. Okay, less. How much difference between these two? That is nothing but 2000 rupees. So below less we are going to write. These are wrong credit in passbook only. How much? 2000 rupees. Okay, so F bit we will take the working here for F bit. Cash book, passbook. See F bit, what it says regarding F bit, rupees 1200 being interest on securities directly collected by the bank. Observe here, interest on securities. Observe this carefully. Securities are our assets. Okay. On securities, interest on securities, when he says, in other words, here it is an income to us. Banker, he has collected it. So when he has collected the when banker has collected, he will be that amount will be credited in our passbook. How much? 1200. So let's take a minimum balance of some 2000 rupees. You take it. 1200 are credited here in the passbook, which is not posted here in the cash book. So cash book will be showing 2000, whereas passbook will be showing how much? 2000 plus 1200. 3200. What we should do? Our arrow mark will point towards the constant side. So 2000 should be converted to 3200. So to this 2000 ordinarily we should add. Since it is the overdraft, opposite of that, less. How much difference between these two? 1200. So below less we are going to write it here. So below less, interest on securities collected by the bank. So 1200. See, total of these two will be how much? 3000 plus 1000, 4000. Okay, since this is add these two, 34,000 if we add these two. Now add these three, 200, 2 plus 1, 3, 1, 13,200 it is. See, from this if you subtract this one, 0 minus 0 is 0, this is 0, 10, 10 minus 8 is 2 is 8, here 3 will have, 3 minus 3 is 0, 3 minus 1 is 2, 20,800. So this is, since you have started the overdraft balance as per cash book, this is also overdraft balance as per we have started with cash book. So this is nothing but passbook, overdraft balance as per passbook. So if you observe, if you analyze it clearly, there is no much difference between the overdraft, doing the problem of overdraft and payroll balance here. Simple concept. Just like for payroll balance, how we are taking the constant, like that only you take it. So ordinarily, if it is a payroll balance, if you get add, you will write below add. If you get less, you will write it below less. If it is an overdraft problem there, opposite of that you do. If you get add, write it below less. If you get less, write it below add. Okay. I hope you have followed me carefully though. Okay. Now let's see the fifth problem. Okay. Our fifth problem reads something like this. On 31st October 2013. So we are doing our BRS on 31st October 2013. This is our fifth problem. So on 31st October 2013, a merchant has an overdraft of 5,000 as shown by the bank column of his cash book. So which balance it is? This is bank column of this cash book. So simply we will say bank balance as per cash book. Which balance it is? Overdraft. Okay. What is this? Merchant has an overdraft of 5,000 as shown by bank column of this cash book. So this is nothing but overdraft balance as per cash book it is. So overdraft balance as per cash book. So since we have started our problem with cash book, so that means we should keep which one as constant here? We should keep passbook as constant here. So passbook we are keeping constant. Okay. As already I have told you, there should not be any confusion in your mind whenever we are doing it. Okay. If you have started with the cash book, keep the other book as constant so that it will be easy for you to do under the problem there. If you start with cash book, keep passbook constant. If you start with passbook, cash book constant you keep. So we have started overdraft balance as per cash book, because he said bank balance shown by the bank column of the cash book. He says overdraft balance shown by the bank column. Bank column will be there in the cash book only. So this is overdraft balance as per cash book there. Okay. So how much he says? As overdraft balance of 5,000 he says. So 5,000 we will take up here. Overdraft balance as per cash book is 5,000. See, up to full stop we are going to read the sentence there, understand that sentence up to the full stop, then you will be able to know what to do. See next one, because here this problem is given in a paragraph form. It is however discovered that the check of 500 deposited into bank remain uncreated in the passbook up to this date. So up to that one transaction is there. What it says? It is discovered that a check of 500 deposited into the bank remain uncreated in the passbook. That means these are checks deposited into the bank. 500. So let's take some 1,000 rupees as minimum balance here. So 500 are deposited in the bank. These 500 worth of checks remain uncreated in the passbook. That means they are not created here. So passbook will be showing 1,000 rupees as balance, whereas cash book will be showing 1,000 plus 500 is nothing but 1,500. So our arrow mark should be pointing towards the constant side. That means this 1,500 should be converted to 1,000. So to this what we should do? From this we should subtract ordinarily. Since this is an overdraft problem, opposite of this, what we should do? If it is less, then we should add. How much? Difference between these two? 500. Below add you are going to write. Add. What you are going to write? Checks deposited, comma, but not credited in passbook. Credited in passbook. This is what has happened up to this particular date of doing BIS. So 500. See, for next transaction, again draw 2 T's like this, one for cash book, one for passbook. Okay. Now you see what has happened in our next transaction. See, after that full stop, continuation you read it. So also checks of 1,350 are as yet unpaid. Okay, that means from that sentence you should understand. So also checks of 1,350 are yet unpaid. That means banker has not paid it. When banker will be making payment? When you issue the checks. That means these are checks issued but not yet paid by the bank. So how much? 1,350. So let's take some 1,500 as minimum balance in your account. 1,350 checks are issued by you. These are unpaid by the bank up to this particular date. So observe here, passbook will be showing 1,500. Cash book will be showing how much? 1,500 minus 1,350. It will be showing 150. So observe here what we should do. This 150 should be converted to 1,500 because this is kept constant. So to this ordinarily we should add. Since it is overdraft, okay, difference between these two. How much? 1,350. What we should do? There is nothing but a less. 1,350. Difference between these two. So this is a less. So below less you are going to write. These are checks issued, comma, but not yet paid by bank. 1,350. Similarly, you draw another working note for next transaction. See, continuation of that paragraph. If you read it, see what it says. Further, the passbook is debited with 10 for bank charges. rupees 50 for interest on overdraft, and rupees 250 for insurance premium. Okay, as per merchant's instructions, as per merchant's instructions. Okay, so up to that, let's see what has happened. Further, the passbook is debited with 10 rupees, he says. Let's take some 500 rupees as minimum balance in our account there. Now what all he said, let's go on posting. What he says, the passbook is debited with 10 for bank charges. Okay, 10 rupees they are debited in the passbook. Then similarly, 50 for interest on overdraft. It is also an expense, so it also will be debited here. 50 for interest on overdraft. And 250 for insurance premium as per merchant's instructions. Okay, so as per merchant's instructions, for insurance premium also, how much it is being paid? 250. Okay, insurance premium is an expense of the merchant which are paid by the banker on behalf of the businessman there upon his particular instruction. So it will be debited here. Observe here. So cash book will be showing 500, whereas here if you observe 250 plus 50, 300, 310. Okay, 310 you are going to subtract from this 500. So remaining is how much? 10 minus 1 is 9, 4 minus 3 is 1, 190. So cash book is showing, passbook is showing 190 as difference there. Okay. Now observe here, what we should do? This 500 should be converted to 190. So to this what we should do? From this we should subtract. Since it's overdraft, opposite of this, add. How much? Difference between these two. What is the difference? Difference is nothing but 310 rupees difference between these two. So below add you are going to write passbook only is debited with. Okay, it is debited with what? Debited with bank charges, comma, interest on OD, interest on overdraft only na? Yes, and insurance premium. So totally how much? 310 rupees. See, for the continuation we are doing another working note. See, you can do as many working notes as you want according to your convenience there. See, further what it says, and are credited rupees 2000 directly deposited by the customer of the banker. That means this 2000 are also credited in the passbook only. So let's take some 3000 rupees. For now the customer directly has credited 2000 rupees here in the bank there. So when they are credited, in other words directly deposited means they will be credited in the passbook, which are not recorded in the cash book. So cash book will be showing 3000, passbook will be showing 3000 plus 2000, 5000. So what we should do? 3000 should be converted to 5000. So to this 3000 ordinarily we should add, since it is overdraft, opposite of this, less. How much? 2000 rupees. So below less, customer directly deposited in bank. Deposited in bank. How much? 2000 rupees. Then further what he says, but none of these items are yet appearing yet in the cash book. So prepare bank reconciliation statement so as to show the passbook as on 31st December, he says. So that's all. So add these two. So it will be how much? 5, 6, 7, 8, 810 rupees. Okay, this is that. Again add these two, 5810. Add these two, 3350. See, from this you subtract this one. So 5810 minus 3350. So it will be 2460. Which balance it is? This is the overdraft balance as per cash book, he says. So this is overdraft balance. Overdraft balance as per passbook it is. See, this is how we are going to do this particular problem is there. See, these three problems which we have done today, all these three have appeared in the BCom Osmania examination there. So these are all the three are examination problems only. So doing the problem is very simple. Here you can understand that with a bit of practice you will be able to handle the paper with much more ease there. I am telling you. Please go through my video more than once there, and do these problems as many times as you can, so that it will become easy to you to face the exam there. So please do share my video. Please do subscribe, like it, okay, share it with your friends there, so that in the coming video I will be giving some two or three more problems. I will be doing it on VRS there. Okay, so till the date of exam will be going up this time. Basically I am concentrating more on the exam problems only, so that it will be easy for you to revise there. Thank you.